I am going to hand over to Sam.
I am delighted to be given this opportunity to speak to you all today. I want to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I am 16 years old and I have cerebral palsy. As well as affecting my mobility, it affects my speech, which is why I chose to use my laptop to speak to you today. There have been so many assumptions made about me throughout my life. Doctors assumed I would have profound learning disabilities. People talking to my parents instead of me, assuming I can't talk. Teachers giving me paper and pens, assuming I could use them. Nurses asking me to transfer from my chair to get weighed, assuming I can stand up. We are all individual and unique, but we have one big thing in common. We are all here because we want to speak up for ourselves and others to make things better. People should never assume you can't because you have a disability. The theme of this year's conference is action. It is so important for us as young people to feel empowered to take action to change and improve things for our futures. However, it is not always easy. I am very proud to be involved in local and national youth advocacy groups, councils and forums. I can speak up for myself and for others. I have been doing this for 4 years now and have been given so many opportunities to give my views on services that affect me. Since joining Flair in 2022, I have been able to play a part in influencing the people who make the decisions that affect young people across the country. I have been fortunate to have spoken to 3 ministers about issues that are important to me and asked for change. It takes a lot of energy to speak up about all of the things that need improving for young people with disabilities. But it is all worth it when I see changes happen directly because of things I have said or campaigns I have been involved in. Many young people with disabilities, for all sorts of reasons, don't have any opportunities to speak up for themselves. All of you here today are doing that for yourself and on behalf of those that can't. That is why we need to shout as loud as we can, because we are representing so many young people. There are so many different disabilities and additional needs to think about. It is not surprising that our needs can be difficult to understand or difficult to meet. However, just because it is hard does not mean that it is not our right. I have the right to be able to live my life without having to fight for things that able-bodied people take for granted. I have the right to choose my further education and career. I have the right to travel, to socialize, to have fun, to try new things, to have dreams. We all do. However, most of you in this room will have experience of feeling as though your disability makes life so much harder. Many of us are fighting for support, fighting for services, and fighting for our rights, which feels like a massive struggle. However, you are taking positive action to make things better. Don't ever give up. Imagine a world that was designed for people with disabilities of all kinds. Everywhere would be accessible. Every young person would feel accepted. I believe this can exist in the future if we all take action now